Yo, welcome to podcast. Oh damn, I was gonna say some dumb shit. All right. Yo, welcome to Basin Warriors. Let's chop it up, man. I'm
Chop it
Aaron.
up. I'm
This is
Bond.
my boy
Yes,
Bond.
sir.
This is our first episode, you know what I'm saying? So this really like the introduction, you know what I'm saying?
Quick little rundown.
Quick little rundown.
I know y'all usually see us with the workouts, the sparring.
Yes, sir.
Now we got something different for y'all, more interactive with the podcast.
Definitely, man. Something we've been talking about doing, you know what I'm saying? Just cause like we've been working out for like, what, 3 years now together?
About 3.
Going on 3 years. So the more we worked out together, like just like the more we'd just start chopping it up and shit. Cause like when we first started back working out, he had just came home from like school and shit. So it's like we just down there getting our workout, going about our day. Cause I be going to work after these workouts or whatever. But man, we just started like having some good ass conversation. And it's like now we making the content, made the YouTube page, and it's like fuck it, let's.
We started with that camera, that Snapchat. Every time he worked
he's
out,
my-
if
he's
y'all
my
go
camera.
back to the OG days, we had the camera with the
Yes,
Snapchat,
sir.
recording him, posting his videos.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know why we really started the YouTube.
It was you because I never thought about going on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I know what it was. It was that's when we started looking for workouts, and I would come in saying like Chris Bumstead or Larry Wheels, like damn, we should try this workout.
Yeah.
And that's how I started. Like damn,
The Sam
they
Sulek
sitting
too.
here. If they could sit here and post all these videos,
Yeah.
we're doing the same thing, the same
Same
conversation,
thing.
the same workouts. We should be able to do the
Same
same.
thing.
We should be able to get on that same platform, doing the same thing they're doing. They're not doing nothing special.
Right.
It looks special for sure, but once we got the ball rolling.
We just been on it.
We've been on it.
We
We've
just
been
been
on
on
it
it,
for real.
man. And that's the cool thing. Like that's really what we wanted to do with this podcast. Like we wanted to just put together like some like dialect or whatever, like things we'd talk about like while we working out or whatever, and just like showing people like, man, like anything is possible. Like just keep showing up, putting in the work, and it's like you keep doing that, shit's gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what we're about. You know what I'm saying? We simple guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Regular
but we
guys.
like, huh?
Just regular guys.
Yeah, regular guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's been cool to like feed off of each other's like energy, motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like determination, the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing. Like you kind of helped me
The
with
20
for
reps.
real.
The 20 reps. But
Like, I don't know why this man wanted to do 20 reps of everything when we first started working out. I'm like, bro, 20. I was like a real life 10 to 12 kind of guy, but bro had changed it. You know what I'm saying?
was
It
more
changed
like-
for the better though.
You kind of got me at the wrong time. Because when you got me, I was in my Goggins era.
Yeah.
That's when I kept preaching Goggins, hard, stay hard.
Man.
No music. We're not working out with no music. We don't run with no music. That's when we started doing that
Changed
shit.
my whole shit because I was so used to working out with music.
We stopped that shit, bro.
Took my speaker away. I said, this.
Because if you would have got me like a year and a half before,
Right.
I was not doing none of that.
Nah.
I wasn't lifting this hard, running this hard, none of that. But once I realized like I was
Yeah.
not working hard, because you don't really know you're not working hard until you see somebody else like
That's
actually
real.
working hard. That Goggins, I go back to Goggins. I don't want to be a preacher for Goggins, but
Right.
he was a regular dude. He was an overweight dude, but I've been working out my whole life.
Yeah.
I've been competing my whole life, and
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't working hard. That's why I felt like I was losing or I quit, and that mental aspect wasn't there. I think that's what I was missing,
Yeah.
that mentality.
And you spoke about that a lot too, like, during that time period, you know what I'm saying?
'Cause a lot-
and it helped me too, you know what I'm saying? Just to like lock in, like understanding that motivation do not be there every day. And it really boiled down to like discipline, you know what I'm saying? Your willpower, your
Yeah.
determination to show up, you know what I'm saying? To get the work done and shit. So that was cool because, bro, I never ran 10 miles before
ran.
until I ran it with you.
We didn't even
the
really-
farthest I ever ran was
We didn't even prepare for that shit.
No.
We just kind of
No.
jumped right into it. But it's just like, I had to really think about it. Your mind quits before your body does.
Yeah.
Your mind quits before your body does. Like you ain't even gonna be as tired as you think you are.
Right.
Your mind is like, okay, my feet hurt, my legs hurt. I'm finna give up. I'm finna
That's
give
real.
out. I'm gonna go. I don't have to be there this long.
That's
You
real.
said before you're gonna go for an hour. I can go for 40 minutes. I don't
That's
have
real.
to go any longer. But Just that's what that 20 reps came from, because
Yeah.
the standard was 10 to 12,
10 to
10 to
12.
15, but we pushed that extra 5, the extra 20, or
Right.
reset. But that's just to push that mental aspect. Like we stopped listening to music. The music was the biggest part.
It was.
I think that was the
man.
biggest part.
For a long time, especially like when you in the gym, you got your headphones on, especially if you finna go for a PI.
You get pumped up.
You turning on your song that get you pumped. But it's like, man, hitting that shit with no music, just locking in and really trying to focus on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a benefit to that, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's cool.
Because, like, you know how we talk about high performance athletes, like people that are competing and things like that. When you're someone that goes in the gym, you have headphones on all the time, you're just going there, you do a few workouts.
Right.
You're not on the level of competing with someone that's a high performance athlete because they have that mental aspect to.
Right.
When the music is off, what's going to happen then?
Right.
When the music is cut, you can't play your little baby to pump you up no more.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
That's true.
You just going,
You gotta rely on your
what's going
brain.
to happen?
Yeah.
Because that noise come in, especially when I say competing. Basketball, for example, you see, you can hoop outside and things like that. You got your speaker playing, you got
Right.
your homies and stuff like that. But when you're in a stadium, everybody's screaming. You got people on the opposite end talking about you. What are you doing?
Man, talking
You
crazy.
ass.
Yeah.
Saying racist things to you.
Talking crazy.
How are you gonna react when
Right.
you get and you're in a fight? That's why I go back when I was in my fight the first time. It was a lot of. I wasn't even focused on the guy that was actually fighting. I was focused on everything else. The bright lights. I ain't had no lights like that just beaming on you.
Right.
People from the outside, because it was his team. They were
Right.
running the whole place. All these noises coming at me.
Yeah.
Bad words. I'm like,
Damn.
I just came. I thought it was a cordial
You
environment.
had some hecklers?
Yeah, but that's normal to have.
Yeah,
so like you
hell
have
yeah.
to cope and
that,
perform
yeah.
regardless of that. Oh, I didn't eat earlier today, so I ain't gonna work out. My ankle hurt. I keep preaching my ankle hurt.
Yeah.
But I still gotta come in and get a
Still
workout.
show
Your
up,
arms
yeah.
ain't tired.
Right.
Like you can still get a workout. And we just don't take down as much, but we just
Mm-hmm.
start throwing hands at spar. There's things you can do. Like people have built-in excuses for everything.
Yeah.
That
Especially
built-in
nowadays, because everybody want everything so instant. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's willing to work. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to show up. And like, man, not knowing, it's like, bro, that's what real growth come from. You know what I'm saying? Putting the work in and stuff. This is like a garden. You
Yeah.
got to attend to your garden. You just don't grow vegetables without tending to your garden. You have to tend to it. And that's really what this is about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Showing that like everything in life got a process. You know what I'm saying? And you just, what you want out of it. You got to work the process, you know? Keep showing up, you know?
I just want to, because a lot of people tell us, oh, you're not in the basement no more. Y'all should change the name. I don't want to change his name because that's where we came from. We was little. I used to work out with
Yeah.
Aaron when I was younger. And we were like doing
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu, karate, and stuff like that. When we were kids. We was in a basement. We was in a basement, and his basement lifting.
Legit.
So we came from a basement.
Yeah.
And that just shows like you don't need no specific crazy gym. We finally
You
got
don't.
this, you know. This is
You
after
don't.
years and years of effort.
You
But
don't.
you don't need no crazy gym. You don't need no fake crazy facility. We didn't have half the machines we had when we first started.
This is it.
Half, bro. We just
This is
all we
it.
had was this.
This is
all
it.
we had was this. We're in the bench. That was
Yup.
it. That was all we had.
And they ain't even the original bench. The original one broke.
Original
yeah.
bro. We didn't even have a mat before. Before we start
no
going over there to practice on the mat, we had the concrete floor and we were sparring outside.
Legit. If
We didn't
y'all
have
was
none of that.
watching our YouTube videos, I legit put a hole in the floor from deadlifting. The 480. I dropped it and just like, boom. I'm like, damn. And I had a mat down, but yeah, after so much, hole was in the floor.
That's why I like that we started recording because
Yeah.
I feel like there is a mental aspect that now I'm not scared to post on social media.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of people's judgment. When we first started, I was
Man.
super scared. I was like, I want
Talk
everything to be
about
perfect before we drop it.
Legit.
But we talked and we was like, no, let's just get it out. Regardless of how it look. If you look at our first
Ass.
50 videos,
Ass.
ass.
Shit, even this may be ass, but it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much better from where we came from. And that's what I was gonna say, talk about that too, because it was some level of like wanting everything to be perfect
Yeah.
when we first started, especially like the conversations, the quality of the video. It was like, damn, like what do I say? But like, damn, I want it to look like this, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about working the process because we kept showing up, kept doing it. So it's like the more you do something, the better you get at that specific thing. And now look at us, you know what I'm saying? We actually doing our thing now. So yeah, man. The main goal of this podcast, the reason why we wanted to do it, just to like have like good intellectual conversation, you know what I'm saying? Because we chop it up all the time, you know what I'm saying? Which is why we just called it Let's Chop It Up. But definitely wanted to have good dialogue about like, you know, kind of like reinforcing the good behaviors that people are doing, like, you know, the ones who are out there trying to get after it every day, that's showing up, staying consistent, developing that discipline, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to touch on that every week for real, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
It's just that when we go into, like, when we talk about something like a goal, someone told me this, and I immediately jumped forward just to get like a number. I'm like, oh, wait until I get rich, or wait until I get famous. That's the obvious thing, especially when we're starting off. That's what we're gonna just jump forward. But I actually had to like really, really think deeply on it. And when we achieve that number, let's just say we have a number amount, 1 million subscribers. That's like the obvious goal everybody wants for YouTube. What's after that? Because I feel like if we stick to a goal and we just say it's 1 million followers, we're not gonna have the motivation to continue after that. We'll just have everything will be done. You told me something about a book.
And I know exactly. I was reading Atomic Habits. Shout
Yeah,
out to Will for that book. It talked about developing systems over goals. If you develop a system to keep showing up every day, you're always gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Versus I'm gonna lose 20 pounds, then what?
Yeah.
What happens after you lose the 20 pounds? Do you continue to keep showing up? Because you've already achieved your goal. So that's something that we do. We do develop this systems, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they work, you know what I'm saying? Because we started the content back in September.
Yeah, back in
And it was just like, it was awkward as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was super awkward because it's like, damn, like, he got this camera in my face. And I have
no motivation.
I don't know what to say to this dude like right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's such an intimidating factor, bro. When you got a big old, like you're talking, we can talk normal,
Right.
but when you get a camera in your face,
Right.
it's
It changed.
That's why I'm happy that I started. I'm gonna get sentimental.
When we did,
No,
yeah.
but I'm happy that I started doing content with him rather than doing it myself. Because I tried doing it myself, but when you're alone in a room, there's a big old camera right there. You have to talk to the camera and keep it entertaining. Our videos started off, we were doing like 40, 50-minute videos. Imagine me sitting there talking to myself the whole time in a silent room. It gets awkward. You lose on what you're about to say. But we could piggyback off each other.
Piggyback. You know what I'm saying?
And it's
Absolutely.
a lot better like that. It's a lot better.
Absolutely.
But going back to that goal, I just didn't want to rush over that. I don't want to sit here with a number too much. Small habits, small systems. That's what I'm trying to push for us. So rather than just sit there and say a money, because I believe we're gonna get 1 million followers. I don't even think that's I don't even think that's a big deal. I know we're gonna get a lot of money off of this. Obviously we'll grow, probably get another facility, things of that nature. But I'd rather have a goal of having a specific person I want to talk to in here with us, like for a podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe like, for example, David Goggins. We get David Goggins in here, oh man. That might be like we made it factor. Like,
Yeah,
we made it. That might be something like we made it. Or like have 5 people on the top of their head, LeBron James.
Yeah.
Who you know LeBron James? Who you know that got LeBron James on a podcast?
Yeah.
Try to chop it up with us. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
But I think more of interacting with y'all and having more of like an impact. Because everybody that I watch, I don't like watching like brain rock content. They just do like random things like pranks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be
Some substance.
some substance, some impactful things. I like watching a podcast and I'm like, damn, I'm coming to you and tell you what he said. Or I show you the video, it's like, damn, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like it hit you for real. That's what I was hoping for us to do.
Definitely. And I definitely want to aim for that. Just because, like, bro, we legit show up every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day.
We showed up every single holiday. Every holiday.
Always is on a damn leg day. Like, the worst day. It's like, damn, the holiday got to be on Monday.
Monday. We
I
should.
remember it was Christmas and New Year's.
Christmas is so
I was
bad.
like, damn, we gotta
Christmas,
do legs.
Thanksgiving, New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad. It'd be like, I'm finally open my presents. We having a good time. Oh, my mom made pound cake. We gonna eat it. I ain't see a lot of family members in a minute. He hit me up. You ready for leg day?
Man.
No, this is hit me with, yo. I don't want to look at
Legit,
it.
yeah.
I know exactly what he gonna say. He'll send me like a gif of somebody crying or something like that. Say it's time for leg day.
Dang.
Or that's sad.
We low key hate doing legs. Like that's
Man.
like we make that our first date. Like legs gotta get taken care of
Get it out
first
the
because
way.
like, bro, who wanna do legs on Friday?
Nobody.
Like, bro, I
To
hate
start
like,
weekend?
nah.
Nah.
Yeah, to start the weekend. Nah, I'm trying to look fake slow for the weekend and shit.
Like it's-
You know what I'm saying? So do legs on Monday. But yeah, man, just the consistency that we both been like putting in and like that's what I was gonna tell you too, like the motivation and the energy that I took from you, you know what I'm saying? Like just the whole how locked in you were made me wanna like, all right, I gotta lock in more, I gotta lock in, you know. Not even just in the gym, but like outside the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing how focused you be on like what you trying to do is like, damn, let me tap into that too, you know what I'm saying, in my own life. So definitely want to be able to get that to you all too, like let you all see, like, man, we show up every day,
Show up
we
every
give it our
every day.
100%, you know, our effort, and like, man, we ain't nobody better than nobody, you know what I'm saying? We all pushing each other to just be better individuals, and just, man.
It just goes down like someone asked us like when we posted a video. I don't know if it was like I'm just gonna say our 100th video. They were like, oh, you've been going for 100 videos straight. Y'all going crazy for it. I was like, yeah. They said, are you happy? Are you happy about doing it? And I was like, I don't know. It's, you know, happiness is different from certain people because I feel like I'm more happy when I'm suffering. More, not suffering per se, but I feel like I'm happy coming in here and getting a leg day because that is a form of suffering.
It is.
I'm happy being consistent every day. I'm happy not having to go to the bar every week and staying inside posting some content. I'm happy staying up all night knowing I just got work done.
Exactly.
That's why it's different from being happy for some people because some people would be happy just playing, sitting there playing the game, eating some bag of chips. To me, that's suffering.
Yeah.
To me, if you just sit there for hours and hours and hours eating cheeseburgers and stuff like that, that's suffering to me. I have to get a good diet in. I have to get a good workout in because I'm happy. That's why it's like when people, I feel happy when I'm suffering. I don't know if,
And I 100% agree with that. Like, through struggle, through difficulty comes ease. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you doing that, going through something, and then you accomplish it, you achieve it, you finish it, that's what real satisfaction lies, because it's like, and it lasts so much longer than like a substance will. You, just to know like, damn, I did this, I went through this, it was hard, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's where the real satisfaction lies.
Yeah.
And you know, I do get a sense of that because Tuesdays, Thursdays, I don't want to come in here and fight you. I don't want to get hit in the face. But it's like, man, I do enjoy it because I'm learning. Because when we first started, if I was light skinned, boy, I'd be bruised up. You know what I'm saying? I could not stop that hook.
I do be bruised up.
No, not you. Hold on.
What do you mean? We already posted a video of this. I'm marked up. He ain't never marked up.
It's because I'm
He
dark.
ain't never marked up.
It's because I'm dark, bro.
Is you just beat my? I go home.
Thank you, God.
I go home every day. My sister and mom like, oh snap, you got beat up again. They watch my videos. They'll text me, you got beat up again by Aaron.
They just don't know. They just don't know. If
I didn't
was
post the
light
whole video. I'm gonna send it to you right now. We didn't record that part. He just clowned me all the time.
man.
No marks on them.
Bro.
Busted lips, everything.
I had busted lip and nose.
No, you
too.
did. No, you did.
I
No, you
had.
did. No, you did.
lying.
No, you
You
did.
lying. I done got caught up.
I
you know what I'm
had
saying?
like premature black eyes. You didn't have anything.
It's just because you light.
I don't
That's
want to
it.
hear. I don't want to hear.
But when we first started, bro, I was never looking forward to a Tuesday or Thursday. When we started sparring for real, like, cause remember what y'all used to call me, the one round guy. I was not trying to go 2 rounds. Like, after that 1 round, I'm giving everything I got in that first round. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to go.
And it was 2. I definitely had like a kind of like nervousness because y'all know so much. So it was like, damn, I gotta get in there with them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, the more we kept doing it, boom, now we going rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm building a gas tank. You know, keeping my hands up, looking for that. Like I slowly started to get it because, boy, like for a good while, I could not stop this man hook. Like I was getting hit with that motherfucker every Tuesday and Thursday. But like he would give me the game too, like that, and I really appreciated that too. Like we'll go out there around, and he like, look, do this, you need to do this. Give me pointers on what I need to do. And that's what I slowly started feeding on, and I got better and better and better. And he definitely worked with me. So, and that's another thing, like, man, the teamwork, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to help each other, you know what I'm saying, get better and just keep going. Because, like, as far as, like, lifting and shit, too, like, with you, like, trying to push you to go more, like, and I always tell people, too, you made me, like, a better lifter because, like, all the reps you wanted to do.
2020.
Just to fight, the drive to keep going, keep pushing and shit. So, I definitely feed from that as well, you know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate it. Also, like what we're gonna be doing in this podcast, like toward the middle of our like discussions or whatever, like in the middle of the podcast, we're gonna talk about like things that's out in the news, like my thoughts about like stuff that's trendy or whatever.
Stuff
You know what I'm
that's big
saying?
that's going
Things
on.
that everybody talking about and just put our own little input in what we think about it and I give our opinions.
Let's do it.
So the biggest one, obviously, your boy, you know what I'm saying, Diddy, man. What you think about that? They found him not guilty on the racketeering charges.
They brought him back. They locked him back up. They
Now
said
he
ain't
didn't
no
get
bond.
out, you know, which I think is crazy. Old girl had wrote that letter, Cassie, saying that she feared for her life
Yeah.
if he get out. But I'm like, he ain't no murderer.
Cassie finna get on your head.
And then you married, like what you scared of? In my opinion, you know what
you
I'm
seen
saying?
the
I'm on
video?
outside
Did you see the
looking-
video?
Yeah, I seen the
He
video.
was in a towel.
But
You see how he beat you up in a towel?
that's when they was
he
saying
dangerous.
she's married now with a whole family. Like
He ain't gonna stop Diddy.
and then you got buku money by security. Get security.
She ever get him like, she got
30 million, was
she
it?
got 20 from Diddy and then 10 from the hotel.
Oh, I didn't know
She
that.
got 10 from the hotel because I guess they didn't release the video or something like that.
No way. I didn't
Something
know
happened.
that.
She got 30 million from that.
Damn.
Crazy. 30. Imagine
It's
having 30
like-
you still going for it.
That's crazy.
I'm taking it and running.
Yeah, like.
Let Diddy go out and do what he gotta do.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I'm not finna stay in court. I got my 30.
But my thing is like, bro, I think he should be free. Reason I say that, all them people was wrong. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, no, he was messing with minors or nothing like that, because I'm totally against that. Like, but if you came in here on your own free will and you did what you did, like, you have to deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, like, it's different because what I think is going on, when you do like these crazy things behind closed doors,
Right.
once it comes out, they're gonna try to put a blame on somebody. They're trying to put the blame on him, so it's not my fault.
Exactly.
He did it.
Exactly.
Even if
Or
Cassie
he
was doing,
made-
like, she wanted that, like,
Right.
but even if she enjoyed it and was
Right.
calling people up behind the scenes when he wasn't even
Right.
there,
That's what makes
they're
it
trying.
hurt.
She's married now. She with a dude that didn't even know this is going on.
Oh,
He and this bitch, he's find out you had all these dudes with you. They
Dang.
did what to you?
boy, this.
Was
I
they
couldn't
all
do
black?
that. I couldn't do that.
How big were they? He gonna be in the bed crying and shit. How
Hey,
big were
that's
they?
that sitting in,
Do you
in
love
the
me?
shower. Yeah. Sitting in the shower with all your clothes on.
She gonna
just
hit
in
his
there.
ass with that. That was the old me. Damn. Like imagine that. Like you.
Bro, that's
the
tough.
worst. That's like a worst nightmare.
That's tough.
It's the worst nightmare.
That's
I
tough.
understand. Like let's say it was forced, but regardless, bro, just knowing that
That you was like getting your freak on like that is crazy.
dude was peeing on her.
Yeah,
She
like-
showed him how to do it properly.
Oh.
No, you gotta drip.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
So-
you gotta drip it.
Nah,
If
that's
I'm,
crazy.
if I'm your husband, oh hell no.
I'm getting right out the
I might cry.
courtroom. You know
I'm being in the courtroom. One tear fall down.
It might be an outburst for me.
I'm gonna just, I'm be in the back of the court. I'm just gonna get up and walk out.
Be in that joint crying, boy, it'd be salty.
Damn, it just, I don't know, that's extreme. That's extreme.
Super extreme.
But in that situation, I think, because they had him free of all other charges. They supposedly the baby wasn't even a drug.
Now, what they saying too now, and I read this, they still trying to get him on like prostitution like charges or something with trafficking like prostitution or whatever. But it's like, bro, they was getting paid.
If
and it's
he
like,
ain't blackmailed him If he
Right.
didn't have a gun behind their head, that's on them.
It's free
If
will.
he didn't do any of that, if he didn't do none of that, that's you a
Right.
grown adult. If you ain't put a gun to my ear, I ain't doing
Exactly.
that. I mean, he is freaky though.
Yeah, he a wild boy
He
for
in the
sure.
corner of the road just watching
He
you.
a wild
You
boy
get it all
for
with
sure.
you get it all with this girl here in the quarter.
Yeah, because there's no way I don't ever want to get that freaky.
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
I think that's what that. I think we talked about this before
Yeah.
about like why people get so freaky after they get all this money and they get into Hollywood to this like people like Lil Uzi, Lil Durk. Lil Durk was just like me.
Yeah, it'd be a whole.
Now they just switch up their whole gimmick.
a whole thing, and it'd be so funny because like, say if I was to just wear what they wearing now, people would talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
you said, if one of your favorite artists put a drawers
That's it.
over their head, you gonna think that shit cool.
everybody doing it. You know
gonna
what I'm
think
saying?
that shit. I mean, niggas wearing purses already.
Who the hell want to wear a ski mask in 90-degree weather? Like legit, went to the beach with my family. We go to the beach, my cousins and stuff. And this dude walks this little kid to the water, but he got on some Timbs, some jeans, a hoodie, and a Scully with a
gotta be
hat
hot.
on, with
He
a
gotta be
fitted.
hot.
It's like, bro, what do you think
But
he
they're
was?
they're making that a style.
They are.
Wearing a ski mask has become
Yeah.
a style. At first, it was with the street dudes, killers, just so they don't.
The shysters.
They can't. They're incognito, so you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
That's where it started. Now it's a fashion statement. Now they can't wait to put a ski mask. He was in my
Yeah.
little brother was in a ski mask working out with us.
Legit on the picture that
He's got a ski mask.
that Josh took. This man looked like he finna kill us both. like he was making us
Yeah.
fight to the death.
I mean, social media influence you, bro. It influences you
They
the
do.
wrong way. Hopefully, y'all look at us and we not influence y'all in the
Yeah.
wrong ways. We give you positivity, good vibes, not
Absolutely.
no YN, none of that.
Yeah,
no
man.
YNs in here.
Nah,
None of that.
that's pointless. Don't live that lifestyle. It's so pointless.
It's a fast lifestyle.
Like my man Wallow say, he said the best to me. Like it costs too much to be a criminal. Something you did that took you 5 minutes, now you in jail for 20 years, 30 years.
Like these are the same people that you see, these YNs, they wearing the Mary jeans,
Catching the bus.
Gucci belts, riding Hellcats, but when you go to their house, they in an apartment, they can't pay the rent.
Roaches.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
choosing the wrong cost.
Just
living that.
misguided, man. And that, that's so deep, like, especially like, from our community. There's a lot of people that just, they misguided.
Yeah.
So all their creativity go to like negative things that don't benefit them. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no guidance to put
Yeah.
that creativity towards something positive. All of it goes to like, oh, they doing this over here, they doing this. Oh, I'm gonna do that way better. I'm gonna do it this way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you just go down that
That
hill.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that'd be crazy, man. But yeah, I really think bro should be free though. I'm not even gonna
Free Diddy till it's backwards.
yeah.
Free Diddy till it's backwards.
Like that
I ain't
Go
say
to
that.
jail
That
for
was
a
him.
while.
I didn't say that. Don't.
No, he's a Diddy
I
supporter.
didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I ain't with it. I still don't condone what he do. He in a corner of the room while his girl getting.
No, I'm
You
not.
know what?
Don't get me wrong. I
He
don't
in the closet just
condone
watching.
it,
You
bro.
see one eyeball of Diddy.
Nah, that's crazy.
You and he like, come up real quick, Aaron. Come here, Playboy.
Playboy,
He's
you got to do it a little harder, Playboy. And I was like, oh, whoa.
Who's that? You don't see him. You just hear him. What's somebody in there? She's like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here you go,
Nah, that's
Playboy.
crazy.
He in your ear. He right here, but you can't see him.
Yeah,
He got that little Harry Potter cloak on.
that's
that's-
so crazy, man.
That should be crazy.
Speaking about like crazy shit, like what do you think about like the whole DDG and like Haley or Holly? I don't know how to say her name. I think it's Haley. But Holly?
Halle Bailey.
Yeah.
Halle.
Like
Oh.
now she got her man now, you know what I'm saying, supposedly. But what do you think about like
So-
the whole dating publicly type of thing? Do you think that's like
I don't think it's. I think if you had a certain platform and if you're at a certain fame, I don't think it should be public. No, not per se public, but I don't think like let's say us. If we get to like a crazy popularity, we have like 10 million subscribers, and knowing that we talk about controversial topics, I wouldn't show my girl because I don't feel like there's a need to. Obviously, your girl gonna be like, oh, you don't show me off and none of that stuff, but at the end of the day, you relatively protect her because they're gonna come after her. Especially DDG and they talk about all type of controversial
Yeah.
stuff. he got like rumors of him fighting her, beating her up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I seen that.
the first thing they gonna do, because people are weird, especially people that
Super.
are not y'all specifically, but people do that do watch celebrities. You see it all the time. Celebrity will post a picture, you see all the comments under it. Ain't none of their business.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't wait to say, "Oh, you ugly. Take that off. You shouldn't be wearing that."
Yeah.
But you see people, they think that's part of their life because they be on the phone all day.
That's it.
So they jump into their life. That's their entertainment.
Yes, sir.
So me personally, for my future girl,
My future.
you ain't gonna be public. Like you wouldn't know about y'all. They wouldn't know where they.
So that's the second question I was gonna ask you. What's your thoughts about like the paparazzi just impeding on intimate, private like settings, like with you and your significant other? Like, what do you think about that?
Paparazzi be scandalous, bro. They don't care. But
100%.
I feel like that's why I feel like I'm a really, really, really private person. I feel like I can keep it private enough where they don't know per se if I'm talking to somebody. I say that now. I come out with a motherfucking ski mask and they know it's me. But I feel like we'll get to that level, but I feel like that's a difficult question to answer. I don't like the paparazzi like that, especially if I'm like at my own home and I see them when I come out to go to the gym and they're there.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's hard to put into words because we don't live that lifestyle yet. We don't. That's never happened to us. It's something new. I can't imagine someone just. I come out here and just. Pictures. I feel like I'd be cool though.
It's like that part. I don't mind it. Like, say you at a public stuff and they doing that, but if I'm like with my lady or something like that, and it's an intimate thing, it's a private deal, and y'all over here like, yeah,
you at the dinner and
like
fucking
respect people's space. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you wouldn't even like that as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody likes somebody just all in their doing all this. Like, bro, I'm human just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants they private time. Like, and I brought that up because, you know, we was talking about the whole DDG and Halle thing. Like, she was on the boat or whatever, and they took pictures. And I'm just like, who is the pervert stalker that took them pictures? Like, find you something else to do. Like, catch her at, like, a store or something. Like,
but I mean, regardless of what happens, that's what you sign up for. You have to be willing to accept that paparazzi might be coming around and take a picture of you if you're doing content. Or not specifically content, they're like superstars. Holly's she does movies and stuff like that. That's like a different, I don't really see YouTubers getting followed with cameras and things like that with paparazzi. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I just think it's wrong.
I mean, I'm just thinking, do you think David Goggins gets followed to take pictures of him? No, right?
I don't know.
I feel like it's a specific niche that they follow. They follow musicians, they follow actors, actresses, comedians per se. But like, do you think YouTubers or IG models ain't getting followed?
They get more like swarmed by fans, I would say.
Yeah.
The like YouTubers, but like, I just feel like it should be something in place where they gotta respect your private, intimate. Like, don't be taking pictures of me like being intimate. Like, they be doing that kind of shit.
You
like,
kiss her and shit,
bro.
They put that big
find
land.
you some business, like. Yeah. It's like,
I can't wait to
that's
get that.
excessive. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, relax. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff like that'll make me mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's stalker vibes. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, relax. But yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Because when I seen those pictures, it made me mad. Like, who was the stalker that like, how did you find them?
Bro, they were on a boat.
Exactly. So that man, he was like on some mountain. Like, what are you doing?
He had a motherfucking sniper. He had the sniper scope. They had the camera behind the sniper scope taking the picture.
And I wonder, did they even know, like, oh, we being watched right now? Like, they don't even know.
Don't know.
So that's like stalkerish. Like, bro, like, nah. It should be something in place where, like, you gotta let people, especially in that realm. I get it, like, yeah, it's everybody want buzz, but like certain shit, like, man, give them people they privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody deserve they privacy. Like, catch them like, oh, they went shopping or they was out to eat. Something like that, a public thing. But It's like they was on vacation on
Yeah,
their
they
own
were on
little type of
vacation.
time. Like
They was on a boat.
Respect,
I don't know
yeah.
how they got that picture. I don't know how they.
that's crazy.
I don't even know how they found them. They must have watched us as soon as she walked out the crib.
Because how long have you been following them?
That's
Like,
crazy.
how long?
That's a crazy question.
When you think about it, it's like, bro, how long were you following them? You seen them get on the boat, then you went up on some mountain
Yeah.
top and was taking pictures of them on the water in the middle of like some fucking water. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, they gonna love this.
Right. Like,
He on a motherfucker parachute. He on a parachute. He just jumped out the plane. They gonna love this. Choo, choo, choo.
Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's legit stalker vibes. Yeah, man. We're reaching the end of our pod or whatever, and like, you know, something we want to do is like a mental health check. You know what I'm saying? Like, just checking in. You know what I'm saying? It's really important to just like, especially these days, like mental health is like a real big thing. So definitely just want to check in and like see how you doing mentally. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
You care about me?
oh, ain't no questions,
Out of
brother.
love?
Ain't no questions, brother. So yeah, like how you feeling? Like, you know, like mental health. You had to like scale to 1 to 10. What would you rank your mental health this week?
I would say the whole week, we got a new row machine. We finally got this done in here. We start the pod. I knew we were gonna start the pod this week, so I've been feeling real good. A full 8. But yesterday, I was feeling more like a 3.
Okay.
Almost, it's more for the fact that with this content, we've been posting consistently. Even if it's not just on YouTube, I'm posting on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, every single day. So when I don't post, I feel like sick to my stomach. It's like it developed, like it wasn't like this at first when we first started. It developed as we got better, as we started posting more and more and more. Now I feel like I became a perfectionist in this. Like it has to be perfect, or it's like I don't even want to show it no more. We were doing that video yesterday because we just finally got a new gimbal, and we was trying. Y'all will see it if you watch the latest video. But we were trying to get it to work, and it wasn't working as we thought it would go. Everything wasn't. We didn't get as much recording. We didn't get a lot of talking parts. So I was like, damn. I just kept thinking about it. I can't post a video because we haven't posted in like 2-3 days. Yeah. So I was getting pissed, and
I could tell too. Yes,
I was getting real pissed. I was getting real pissed. But it kind of made me understand like you don't have to be perfect. In anything you do, that's where it goes back to like now when I'm starting to compete more, just like in fighting. I'm starting to compete, but I'm not fearing being perfect because you know everybody knows my background. I did all this stuff, so when I go in there, I'm expected to dominate. I'm expected to win. I'm expected to not even get hit. I'm expected not to get hit. So now when I get hit, I'm thinking everybody's looking at me. I'm fearing losing rather than just going out there and performing, just knowing my skills, you know. And just like this, rather than going out like when we first started, just go out and record. If it works, if it comes out great, perfect. If it doesn't, all right, that's fine.
We can learn.
But we can learn from it, you know. We can continue on it. And don't take it to heart, because we're going to post tomorrow. We're going to post every single day. So one video is not going to change anything. Yeah. I know you were asking me to rank it. Average.
Just like how you was feeling the week, like throughout the week, just if you had to like do a total.
Just that day was bad, because then it's like, I don't have no footage to post. But otherwise, it's fine, because honestly, for people that don't know, I live a pretty boring lifestyle. It's pretty consistent, but I know I make the sacrifices because I know what we're trying to achieve.
Exactly.
I don't go out, I don't have fun, I don't drink, I barely hang with friends. I tell them I'm gonna call them back, but I don't. But they have to understand that. And I explain it that once we hit a certain level, I can go have fun. I can do the things that I want to do with them. Because right now, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I can't do nothing for y'all currently right now anyway.
I feel that.
You know.
I feel that.
How you feeling
Mentally, this is a good week for me. Slightly anxious a little bit about this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I legit was like in my head a little bit, like, damn, how is this gonna go? Are we gonna be able to flow? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though we've been recording our videos like to YouTube and like we have conversations all the time, but it's different because we're stepping into a different realm of like content, you know, trying to shoot a podcast. So like that was had me anxious a little bit, but you know,
I was scared too.
Yeah, low key. I just started brainstorming, write down some stuff just to like make it an easy, well not an easy thing, but like a smoother stepping into it, like a
Yeah.
transition, stepping into it. So
So it's not
Oh,
so
we-
telegraphed. Yeah.
Huh?
So it's not so telegraphed. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you
yeah,
off.
you good, you good. You be like that.
A number wise.
Just remember,
Average
you
it
light
out.
skin. Be careful.
All right,
man.
bro.
I might do something now.
All right, bro.
But
What
no.
Where's that?
Whoa, you always want to go grab a weapon, man. Stop it. But yeah, I would rank my mental state for the week. I got a good 8. This is a good week. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some new equipment. I was really happy about that.
Oh, yeah,
I couldn't
yeah, yeah.
wait to get that. Like, you know, back is like my favorite day. So it's like, man, I couldn't wait to just get in here and roll. That was a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
week.
yeah.
We got the new gloves to spar
New
in.
gloves.
That was cool as hell.
We got
you know what I'm
pictures.
saying? We got good
That was
pictures,
cool.
you know.
Got the
So-
wall started first one.
Yeah. You know, shout out to Jay Lee, you know, top photographer. But yeah, man, it was a good week, man. It was a good week. Like, and that was another thing I wanted to talk about, like, something that you actively do to like keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Like on day to day.
Yeah, like something that like you did this week that like brought you like some kind of like peace, you know, that kept you grounded and like dialed in on what you was, you know, just trying to get through the week.
On honesty, it kind of it was more yesterday because was it yesterday I was tweaking out?
Yeah, Friday.
It was more yesterday because I actually had to like just sit down to myself because whenever something happens, like when I have like bad tendencies, like I used to have bad tendencies of hating or being jealous of people. It just because I knew they had something I didn't have and I would
Right,
be jealous.
yeah.
So now I'm catching
Definitely.
myself. Whenever I feel jealous, I have to catch myself and bring myself back. Why am I
Absolutely.
getting jealous in the first place? Like in my head. That's why I said when I go on those
Absolutely.
runs, I start
Yeah.
really thinking back of the mistakes I did throughout the day. Why was I getting jealous in the first place? It's not that serious. Why was I getting mad when somebody did certain things? It just those type of stuff. So like I had turned my phone off yesterday.
Yeah.
I kind of just turned the lights off, just like closed my eyes and
Yeah.
just laid down. I wasn't going to sleep. I just had to think.
That's a meditation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just going, that's meditation?
Yeah, that's meditation. That's a form of meditation. It's self-reflection.
Yeah, I actually just really,
Which is really
it's
big.
funny because when people always used to say like, jot it down in a notebook or really think to yourself, I'm like, that's not going to change anything. But actually like doing it, you can actually reflect and like understand,
Yeah.
okay, I was making a mistake. I probably won't have that again. I'll fix this. There's no need to be jealous. I shouldn't be so hard on myself because we're way further. It hasn't even been a year and we're further than we
Legit.
actually ever thought.
Yeah.
We weren't even going to be in here. We weren't going to start a podcast.
Right.
You know, all this stuff wouldn't have went down as quickly as we thought. you
Yeah.
know?
Low key, just to touch on like what you said, like, cause that's what kept me like calm, cool, the journaling. You know what I'm saying? Which is something new for me. I've
were
been
telling me
journaling since like March. And at the end, like it's a self-reflection, like, you know, it's a different kind of journal, but at the last little thing is the reflection, your daily reflection. And that like it keeps me intentional. It gives me a time to self-reflect, you know, based off of how my day was, you know what I'm saying? Because we all have like we have our moments, you know what I'm saying? And you do have to, okay, take a step back, look at this, analyze it, and you gotta be able to hold yourself accountable
Yeah.
too, you know what I'm saying? And just go get back out there, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm actively doing to keep me grounded because the more like working out was like my escape for like years, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been consistent since 2017, like that was always my escape. But when I got that back injury, man, I had to find different avenues, you know, healthy avenues, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go to no substance.
Yeah.
I don't want to do none of that. So it's like healthy outlets. So I picked up a bunch of things and like journaling is like one of those things, journaling and meditation, you know what I'm saying? Because it can really just keep you grounded, you know what I'm saying? Clear your mind up. So definitely that's something I've been doing.
All right, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. We'll be here every week.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hopefully
sir.
every Saturday. If you want to come join, DM one of us or hit us down in the comments.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
we're looking forward to this series. It's gonna be a great one. We're trying to get more interactive with everybody besides just the workout and sparring videos.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Bond.
I'm Aaron, man. This is the first episode of Let's Chop It Up.
Presented by
Yeah,
Basement
man.
Warriors.
Yes, sir. That was so crazy. That was crazy. Damn, it's like bloopers already, man.
No, no.
All right, ready? We on?
That's gonna make you focus.
Huh?
That's gonna make you focus.
What just threw you off a little bit?
It kind of threw me off.
my
Go
bad.
ahead, go ahead. Do that shit.
'Cause
Please. All right, go back to it. All right.
You know? Oh shit, my bad. But yeah, that was my last question, man. So we're gonna move to like the conclusion. And what I want to do. Oh, all right. Yeah. So same fives. So yeah, we reaching that. Damn. My
You
bad.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It got,
kinda
it got, it got a flow more.
kind of stumbling. I had it in my head and then I like
We should do like look for like what they should look forward to maybe next week or having more guests come in if you
No,
want to
but
join.
that was the last segment, like the whole the mental health check, the whole.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
That's what I'm
Let's do
saying.
it.
You're not trying to transition there, so you can cut that. That'll be
Yeah,
good.
let's do
Just
mental
cut
health check.
that.
Mental health check.
All right, ready? So scene 6, ready? Contact.
Go.
Yeah, you're only 30 seconds in.
All right, ready?
Okay.
All right, so scene 5, do over. So yeah. Damn, why am I getting a brain fart at this shit? I'm thinking about it too.
What do you want?
Cut it,
What
cut
is
it.
that, Keisha?
I got it.
Alright, sorry.
Scene 6.